Hello everyone. It is the last week of April. It is the 26th today, which means that my kind of summer schedule starts next week. I am taking some summer classes and then there's other things I want to do over the summer too. So I figured that I would kind of plan out my ideal schedule with you guys and kind of talk through it, and I'll screen share my iPad, which is where I do all my planning and scheduling and stuff on GoodNotes. Or sorry, not screen share, but I'll screen record it and put it up in the corner there so you can watch me do my thing while I talk through it. But yeah, okay, so I guess let's just get started. So let me open up my GoodNotes app. Where is the screen record button? Found it. Alrighty, so we're gonna make a new page at the bottom here. And we're going to call it Summer Schedule. Okay, so first I'm just gonna brainstorm a list of things I want to do over the summer. So obviously I have my 2 courses. Those are pretty important. So 2 online classes. I want to continue working on Japanese because I did it all through the year. It would kind of be a shame to lose everything I had up until now. So Japanese continue. And I also want to start working Korean again because I started doing that last summer and then didn't all through the school year because I wanted to focus on Japanese because I was being graded on it, which I think is fair. But now that the grading class is done, I want to start working Korean again. So I'm going to put that on here as well. Korean. And I want to do a lot more working out stuff. So I'm just going to write workout first and then we'll do some subheadings. So I want to do dance, like go and learn K-pop dances or ballet choreography and stuff because I really love dancing and moving. I also really want to start running, which I'm not a big runner, but there's this song Social Path by Stray Kids featuring Lisa. And for whatever reason, when that song came on a couple weeks ago, I was like, I want to run to this song, like so bad I feel like running. And so I'm sure you've seen around like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, people who make like running playlists or strut playlists or whatever. So I made my own, which I will link in the description of this video in case you're interested. But I made my own with songs of different BPMs that lead up to Social Path. And I think there's a couple after Social Path as well, to get me going from a walk up to a run, but to the song that I really wanted to run to. So I want to start running, and what better time than in the summer, but then of course where I do dance with the studios at school, like there's treadmills and stuff too, so I can do it over the winter. So dance and running. I also am kind of interested in like taking Pilates and yoga, but I have to find a studio to do that. I don't want to do it on my own. So I'll just put classes with a question mark, and then in brackets I'll put Pilates, yoga, oh, and cycling. I think that's it for now. But I'll have to look into classes near me and see if the scheduling works for that. And then obviously I'll be working part-time as well. And let's see. Oh, I'd love to sew again. I used to sew all the time. And then school gets so crazy busy, so I can't. But if I have summer, maybe I will. I'll put it with a question mark as well. Sewing. I think that's everything. My classes, Japanese and Korean, working out, work, sewing. That's kind of a lot. And then obviously I'll like have downtime or whatever to read or watch TV or whatever, but I think that's a pretty good start. Oh, I should schedule in like cooking time and like meal prep, food prep time, because I really want to become like a smoothie person, a juices person, a you know, making actual meals, because of course during the school year I don't. So yeah, let's put food prep, I guess. Okay, so these are the things I'm gonna schedule in. So now I need to figure out when I'm gonna do each of them. The problem is my part-time job, it will like change what time of day I'm working each week, so I don't really know. But let me double check my school email. Okay, here we go. Dance studios open 11:30 to 1:30. So dance studios 11:30 to 1:30. And what else did it say? And 4:30 to 6:30. Every weekday. This is just like, basically they unlock the dance studios and it's just like recreational open studio time, and we can go and do whatever we want. And I really like doing it over the summer because there's barely anybody there, and then I have a whole dance studio to practice with, and it's open for 2 hours at a time, twice a day, every weekday. So it's beautiful, it's wonderful. So that's something I'll schedule. Obviously work. And then I'd like to do, I'll probably go to the library once or twice a day, like, you know, before or after the gym, or just before, just after. I don't actually know the hours. Let's look that up too. Okay, Queen's University, what is it called? Summer hours. Looks like it's open weekdays 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Fridays only till 4. That's one of the libraries though. It's kind of the smallest library, so the bigger ones I'm sure will be more. Library. Ooh, let's try that again. Library. There we go. Ed is what did I just say? 10 to 5 weekdays to 4 Friday. Okay, and then the other libraries, let's see. Oh wait, hang on. I was confused. That's just their main, okay. The website was confusing me. The main library is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then till 4:30 on Friday. That's a lot better. 8 to 8. Stauffer is 8 to 8 weekdays to 4:30 on Friday. Douglas is 8:30 to 4:30. I do like that one better. It's a little bit less busy, but it closes at 4:30 every day of the week. Doug, 8 to 4:30 weekdays. Okay, 8:30 to 4:30. Let me fix that. Otherwise, I will show up half an hour early. It's not open on weekends. Was Stauffer open on weekends? It's 10 to 4:30. I doubt I'll go on a weekend, but I might as well write that. 10 to 4:30 weekends, because it's probably the only library open on weekends if I wanted to go do homework. Okay. Douglas, the education library, 8 to 7 every day, except 4:30 on Fridays. Okay, that's much better. Education, 8 to 7 weekdays, 4:30 Fridays. Saturday, it's open 12:30 to 4:30. That's not super long, and I probably am working most Saturdays, but it's good to know. 12:30 to 4:30. Okay, so that is the studio hours and the library hours. Any classes? The problem is it's hard to commit to a class because I don't know what I work. I'm sure at least yoga, they have early morning classes, because the earliest I start work is 9:30 if that's a day. Rewind. If it's on a day I open. So that's at least good to know. But that's going to be a whole thing trying to find classes. So maybe I won't worry about that right now. I'll make my tentative dream schedule and then fit in classes where I can, if possible, later. So, how long do I want to spend on a language a day? I guess I should figure out how long I have to spend on my classes each day. Give me 1 second to figure out my classes, if I'm registered in them, see what they expect the work hours to be. I will get right back to this. Okay, so I've gone on, I've figured out the hours for my classes. Now I have all the information written down on this page. Each class is 20 hours a week. I also did a little bit of research about when I'm learning 2 languages at once, the best way to kind of divide that up, how much time to spend on it. So I have all that information written on the page now. I'm gonna do just like a little time lapse of me making the timetable, the schedule for the week for you guys to kind of see it. And then I'll come back on and we'll kind of plan out what I'm gonna put where in the schedule, and how I'm gonna organize it that way. So enjoy this time lapse of me drawing lines. So I've made this my template now because I realized that if my schedule for work keeps changing, I can't have a reliable schedule. So what I'm going to do is keep this as a template. The light green is when the dance studios are open. The dark green is when the library is open. The hours for the one I typically go to. So I'm going to use this as a template, and then I'll make a schedule for next week and like adjust the template for myself. So I'm going to duplicate this page so you don't have to do all that again. And we're going to title this one Summer Schedule. What even are the days? Calendar days is next week? The 29th to the 3rd. So summer schedule 29 to 3. So now I know which dates this is for. Now I work, let's see. I work 12 to 3 on the Monday. So I'm not going to try and dance in the morning, but I could go dance at 4:30. And also classes don't actually start yet, so I don't need to worry about the library yet. So what I'll do is erase the dark green and the top one. Let's grab a new color that's not green. Sure, let's do pink. I work 12 to 3. Oop, that's still big ink. There we go. Then that gives me time to come home and eat and then go to dance. If during the year I needed to, I could go, not during the year, during the summer, I needed to go to the library to do classes, I could do that from 8 a.m. until like 11 and then come home and go to work. So that's nice. I just don't need it this week. Maybe I should anyway and just work on languages. Sure, let's put it in there. 8 until, okay, well that's a lot. Let's do 9 till 11. Because that's early and a lot of time. Okay, 9 to 11, library. Great. Tuesday I work 1 to 4:30. So neither dance can happen on Tuesday, unfortunately. So let's go in and delete the dances. 1 to 4:30. Let's get our pink. 4:30. Good. So again, if I needed to go to school in the morning, I can. I mean, I'll put it in again. I'll give myself a later start. I'll go at like 10:30, maybe 10 until 12. Still 2 hours, but again, I have time to come home and get ready for work. Wednesday, I work 1 to 8:30. That is a big shift. So definitely no dancing there either. And no, we're not gonna overwhelm ourselves. We're gonna work only 1 all the way down until 8:30, which is the entirety of my schedule. Okay, so if I needed to, I could go in the morning, but I'm not gonna worry about that this time. Or maybe I go Monday, Wednesday, and not to Tuesday. I'll pencil in both. I'll do like the same time, like a 10 a.m. to 12 sort of thing. But I'll put a little question mark above each of them. I can decide which one. Thursday and Friday, I don't work, so I have the day totally off. So it might be nice to go dance in the morning. My roommate's moving around. Instead of the afternoon. So I'll erase the afternoon one. I'll dance in the morning. And then, honestly, my other roommate will be back by then. So if we go dance together in the morning, we'll probably do stuff in the afternoon. So I'm going to leave that one blank. Friday. Oh, the library's open later. So yeah, Friday I'll do the later dance again, and I can go to the library right up until the 4:30 because that's when the open studio starts. So I'll erase the first dance, and unfortunately I made the library all connected, so I'll erase it, but then I'll draw it in library up until 4:30. Like, I don't know, 2 to 4:30 is probably fine. There we go. So that's a pretty good base schedule to start with. I have my work in there, I have some dance times, some library times. This week I'll just work on languages, and then next week when classes start, obviously I'll do homework as well. And then I'll have like editing and things that I can do while I'm there. But I want to try and give myself some structure to be there doing something because I'm way more productive when I'm out of the library. So now I need to schedule in, going back to my list here. I wanted to do some sewing. I wanted to do some food prep. So let's see. Whichever morning, so let's say I only go to the library Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and not Tuesday. Then I can do Tuesday morning before work, some food prep stuff. So let's erase that. And another new color. Let's do an orange, is kind of gross. Yeah, no, actually we're not doing orange with pink. Hang on. Sure, we like light blue. And then like 9 a.m. till 10, maybe 10:30. I'll do food prep, but that will include like grocery shopping probably because I haven't gone in a while. So even till 11, sure. There, those 2 hours will be doing food prep, grocery stuff. Sewing. Let's do sewing maybe on Thursday afternoon after dance. If my roommate and I have nothing going on, I'll put it in the evening so we can still do stuff in the afternoon after dance. So at like 5, we'll do some sewing stuff. Nope, this is the food color. Oops, new one. Purple. There's a light purple. Okay. Like 5 p.m. in the evening, we'll do some sewing. And then I also have Friday morning, so if I'm not quite done my project, I can finish it in the morning before I go to the library again. So I'll have a bit more time there. So there we go. I think that's a pretty good base schedule. Once I have my classes starting, I'll break down those library times even more specifically. So I'll put like, okay, I'm gonna spend this long doing lectures, this long doing a reading, this long writing my essay, this long doing this language, this long doing this language. As you'll see on this page here, I wrote that for the languages, basically I'm gonna spend an hour a day learning a language, but also 20 minutes reviewing from the day before. So if on Monday I spend an hour learning Japanese, then I'll just do like a 20-minute Korean review before that. And then on Tuesday, I'll do a 20-minute review of the Japanese stuff I did the day before, and then an hour of learning new Korean stuff. So I'm alternating and learning both, but still always reviewing what I did the day before. So yeah, that's kind of my tentative schedule. We'll probably check in halfway through the summer semester to see how it's going. And then I can like change it if I need to. But this is probably a pretty good start. I'll see how this week goes. And then I can erase that question mark. I'll see how this week goes, and then yeah, maybe I'll do some little like mini vlogs for you guys at the start of a week when I get my work schedule to do a more specific breakdown, so you guys can see that. But I think this is what we're gonna stick with for next week, and there we go. There was my kind of organization planning process. Hooray. Best of luck in your summer endeavors, whatever you guys are doing. If you're doing summer classes like me, good luck. If you're just working a ton, good for you. Making money is great. And yeah, if you're kind of like me and you're doing a little bit of everything, I'm glad that the summer gives you the chance to do that, and I hope maybe this inspired you a little to help schedule it all out to make sure you get the time to do everything you want to. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.